Are you guys ready for a cuteness overload? Hey, Amanda here from Bare Bones Living, and I have something to share with you. I'm gonna try to sneak up on them to see if they will stay asleep. Hi, girls. Oh, are we gonna hide? And a little butt scratch for the little one in the back. So as you can see, it's definitely nap time for these ladies. All they're wanting to do is sleep. And we woke them from their slumber. But these are our new piglets that we just picked up. We weren't expecting to pick them up until this coming weekend. But as in most things, dates are fluid, things are fluid, and we have them a week early. But that's totally fine with us. We did have to scramble to get things set up because the way that everything fell into place, it was like, okay, I'm going right now to go pick them up. And we did not have anything set up for them. But we ended up getting 4 piglets this time. Last time we just raised 2. And last time I raised 2 Barrows, which are castrated male pigs. And this time I have 4 females. The black and orange smaller spotted ones are Idaho pasture pigs, and you'll notice that they have the dangly things from their chin. My last IPPs did not have that. That's not like I think that's a Kune trait. And these girls are definitely more Kune. They are actually all 4 of these pigs are way smaller than the boys that I got last time, although they are supposed to be the same age. Both of these pigs come from 2 different litters. 2 different people. Like I said, the spotted ones are IPPs, and then the other 2 are a mixed breed that my friend raises. And they are the same age. They're like 7.5. They're like 8 weeks this week. That's why we were gonna pick them up this coming weekend. And that was how old my boys were when I picked them up. But I will link that video right here, and you can tell me that I'm crazy, but I went back and I looked, and they are both, even the bigger of these piglets, the 2 bigger ones, are smaller than the boys that I got last time. But the IPPs are extremely small compared to the last IPPs that I got, and I think that their genes are very Kune. So we'll see how they turn out. The other 2, let me see if I can get them a little more in the frame here. Then these 2 right here the copper colored one and then the black and white one, or yeah, I guess she's black and white. They are a mix that my girlfriend raises, and they have mixed breeds over time, so she can't remember exactly what they have in them, but I think that she said that there was Berkshire, and she had like something black, like large blacks or something like that. I'm not super familiar with all the breed names, but she wasn't totally sure of all of what she has bred over the years. But they are the ones that we went to their house to learn how to butcher, and their meat was beautiful. They grew out beautifully, same time frame as the IPPs. So we wanted to try her piglets, and I hadn't found IPPs that I wanted locally at that point, so we just decided to get 2 of each. So I will formally introduce you to, from right to left, we have that copper colored one is named Ginger. I had to think about it for a second. Ginger. And the black and white one we're naming Bessie, because she looks she's got the coloring of a cow. And then these 2 IPPs, they're kind of hard to tell apart. But one of them, our middle son kept asking for a white pig that he could name Orange. So I asked my girlfriend for the whitest pig she had, so she gave me that one. And then she also gave me, this copper colored one, orange one. And we're like, okay, which one of these do you want to name Orange? And he chose one of the orange and black spotted ones that he wanted to name Orange. So one of those girls' names is Orange, and the other one is Tiger. Our 2 older boys named the little girls Orange and Tiger. And Orange has the black nose. That's how we can differentiate them, but now they're digging, so I can't tell the difference. But we are super excited to have them. They are so stinking cute. They're so little. They are timid of us, but I have held them all and snuggled them all. And the IPPs are just like, they're so small, they're like 2 pounds. They're more than that, but they're very, very small and delicate. So we're so excited to have piglets on the farm again. I loved having pigs on the farm. It is a lot of work for me since I do ferment their feed, and I do have to come out here and feed them twice a day. Now, both of these litters were raised on pellets, not the mix that is the suggested diet of the IPPs. So I did have to transition them. I don't even have pellets for them, so I just gave them, and since we didn't prepare for them, I didn't have anything fermented for them yet, but I did still have leftover feed from my boys, so I was just giving them dry feed. And they are not yet eating all of what they're supposed to be eating at this stage from 2 to 4 months. They're each supposed to be eating a pound of feed in the morning and a pound of feed in the evening. And now, obviously, only 2 of them are IPPs, but I'm choosing to raise them both on this IPP feed with the IPP feed schedule because I really liked how they grew out. I liked the cost comparison because when I was talking to my friend about feed, what we spent on our feed for the entirety of our boys' lives when we raised out our boys, my friends were spending that much a month on pellets because they were free feeding. And my turnaround for my animals was exactly the same time frame, same amount of meat. So it wasn't even a question to me whether or not we were choosing the correct feed. So I'm raising them all on the IPP food, and I'm fermenting it. I was just giving them dry feed up until today, and then we've had them for 3 days, so I've been fermenting food for 3 days. So this morning was their first time getting fermented food, and it looks like they still have over half of what I gave them this morning. So they are small, but I want to increase what they eat, and I know they're not starving. They're still getting used to it. They were a little cautious of it at first, but they'll get the gist of it. This morning with the fermented feed, they were very cautious of it again, but once they started eating it, they were all in it and loving it. I'm not upset that they're not eating all that food yet. I don't want them to get bloated. And also fermenting the feed, it makes it fill you up faster also. So I'm fine with them getting used to it. Like I said, this morning was just the first time that they had it, so it's a learning curve for everybody. They're not, I have thrown them scraps, and they're not really digging the scraps yet. Like I threw them an apple, and there's a half of an apple still sitting there. So they'll get the hang of it, and it's just a learning curve for everybody. But super excited to have these pigs on the farm again and learning more things and doing more things. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by today and joining in on our journey here at Bare Bones Living. We'll catch you on the next one.